Hello fellow Total Warriors, I am Zardar and welcome to another online battle from Warhammer 2. So this one is a tournament battle, Shadow Online Gaming Summit Tournament, and I'm up against Wyvern, which is playing as Bretonia, and I am playing as the Tomb Kings. I just accidentally deleted the replay because I was just trying to clean up because I had like 100 replays over there on the folder, and the mistake happened, but luckily I was able to pull it from Wyvern's perspective. So Shadow Tournament, there's gonna be a link in the description. He's gonna be casting all the games for these ones, and also there's gonna be a link to Wyvern's channel so you can see his approach on how the battle went. So as I said, we're playing as the Tomb Kings. And before I begin, I'm gonna be on vacation tomorrow, so I don't have really much time to actually pull some cinematic shots and things like that. So it has to keep. I have to keep it, to a minimum. And this is just gonna be a simple cast of how the battle went. And I hope you enjoy. And again, I'm sorry. Anyway, so as the Tomb Kings, I have a front line of 3 Tomb Guards because I find them quite nice against battle pilgrims, and pretty much all of Bretonian infantry, well, with the exception of the foot squires, because lately all you see from Bretonia against Tomb Kings is a mass infantry force, and you don't have anything to counter it other than the Tomb Guard with swords, as you can see over here. On the flanks we also got 2 spearmen. In the back we have the King Nekesi's Legion, Scorpion Legion, which has juiced up stats. Also it has poison effect, so it will be good defending the back line, together with some Tomb Guard with halberds for that heavy armor piercing. We got 2 Nehekara horsemen in the back, also to have the enough mass for the enemy cavalry not to pull through, 1 skeleton chariot to just run over infantry if we can get in there, and also 2 Sapti great bows over here. One is the Chosen of the Gods, which lately I just don't find them that great, to be honest, and I don't even know why I brought them. So we also have a Tomb Prince just with a Guardian effect in order to protect Arkan, which is gonna be also on a horse with Spirit Lich, Fate Ibuna, and all of his Tomb Blades, Arkan staffs, and all of the passives over here, Liber Mortis. So yeah, Tomb Prince is our single anti-large hitting force, and for the big stuff, for the numerous stuff like cavalry, we have the Ushabti. Although, as you can see, the map is not really in our favor. I really hate this map, but it's just what I got. If I was from the other side, I don't know. I think it's equally bad. This is the reason I tried to pull over here, because I needed some clean field, but in order to have that, as you can see, I gave up the high ground, which probably gonna make things tough for me. So for Wyvern's force, we have the Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis over here, an excellent unit. You see quite often questing knights lately, because they seem to be performing quite well, really well. You didn't get to see them quite often in the beginning, but now they're pretty much a standard into every army. Alright, so for the Bretonian front line, we got some spearmen at arms over in the front line, and on the other side we also have the Beastlayers of Baston, pretty decent anti-large armor piercing unit, and also the Holy Warders of La Maisontal, which I think these guys have actually the punching power to break through my Tomb Kings infantry, Tomb Guard, excuse me. So these guys need to be taken out immediately. We also have 1, 2, 3 units of Peasant Bowmen. Do they have pox arrows or anything? No, just the standard ones. And we have a Damsel of Life over here with Awakening of the Good and Earthblood, together with 2 Royal Hippogriff Knights, together with King Luen on his Beaqui, which he has the Sword of Couron, the Lion Shield, Stand Your Ground, Beloved Son of Bretonia, and the Ladies Champion, of course. So let's get this battle going, and let's see how it's gonna go. So my Ushabti immediately start opening some shots. I wasn't trying to get to go for the Beastlayers of Baston. I think I was aiming for the Holy Wardens, because I just couldn't reach yet his Royal Hippogriff Knights, although to be quite honest, I think I should have actually started shooting the Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis, and the reason behind that is because the Ushabti kill models, cavalry models. So you really need to, if you see any cavalry, just ignore any other targets. Even if Lewin is like the perfect shot, just go for the cavalry, because they are the ones that are gonna cause you problem. So he's coming in the downhill right now. Arkan is gonna try to get in the front a little bit, just to drop a summon, an early one. And am I gonna manage that? No, he's actually just trying to get around in order to... no, he absolutely stopped doing that. Alright, so the Royal Hippogriff Knights together with Lewin are gonna drop over here. There's gonna be probably a standing of ground. Yes, and Earth Blood going on. I'm gonna get the summon here in order to saturate, so not too much damage is gonna come to me. I'm gonna try to block with everything I've got, and at the same time my chariots, since all of his mass is centered around here, I'm gonna be just rolling into the back line and just going straight for these archers. Unfortunately though, these guys are just gonna get stuck. As you can see, I gave the order to go for the beast layers, and then I gave immediately to go for the archers, but they're just not pulling through, and a lot of damage is happening to them. Right into the fight over here still. King Lewin is doing quite well. The Royal Hippogriff Knights actually have not lost too much damage. I was desperately trying to pull the Ushabti out of there, but I wasn't able to. And at least I managed to pull the Chosen of the Gods out. But over here, Wyvern is gonna sneak through beyond, behind my Tomb Guard, and just go straight for the other Ushabti, and that's gonna mean big trouble for me. Where are my chariots? My chariots are destroyed. As I said, they got stuck. I gave the order to go for the archers, and they just... I absolutely failed hard with them. Although the fight is going really well, Lewin is trapped into our Nehikara horsemen, although these Royal Hippogriff Knights just being constantly healed is not too good for me. Arkan is not fighting where he needs to be. The Tomb Prince is actually suffering a lot of damage. King Lewin is just outright out-healing all of the damage being done to him. Just look at the heal, just going up instead of down, even though he's getting struck from all points. I'm currently winning the frontline fight. As I said, the Tomb Guard will just be a force to be reckoned with against the Bretonnian infantry. I'm just gonna try to push against the archers, because they're just shooting down my Nehikara horsemen at the moment. And the Royal Hippogriff Knights, we managed to almost break one. I won't be able to chase it and break them off, but at least Lewin is still over here, and he's not able to escape that easily. Mostly because of these Nehikara horsemen, but they're about to crumble soon, so he's gonna be able to get back into the air. I dropped the Summon Ushabti here in order to stop him, but alas, he still managed to escape, and that's gonna be GG for this engagement. So these guys will probably get another Nerf Blood, and they're gonna come for round 2, which they're gonna go straight for the Tomb Prince, which I left all alone for a split second, so Wyvern capitalized on that mistake. And the Knights of the Fleur de Lis, the defenders of the Fleur de Lis, are just wreaking havoc all across my back line at the moment, while the Holy Wardens just keep getting a crazy, well, not a crazy amount of kills, but good, decent kills against a really good unit like Tomb Guard, an expensive unit. So the last fight is gonna go down over here. The balance of power for some reason is in my favor, but if you look at the field, all I have is infantry left, and he's got the mobility and the mass. So yeah, like this is just purely fictional. It's not happening. He still have archers with decent enough ammunition, which can easily bring down any of my units, even Tomb Guards, if they shoot them from behind. And yeah, like he still managed to escape with Lewin from over here, even though I have the mass of the Ushabti, and now the Knights of the Fleur de Lis will just bust on the Tomb Guard. So back into the air, Earthblood probably has gone down, but Lewin is at his healing cap, thank goodness, because it's just too much, and he's just waiting for the right moment to come in. Just desperately trying to catch the defenders of Fleur de Lis over here. We managed to break them, but they will obviously be back. We break one Royal Hippogriff Knight, but it's just they just got back into the air. They will eventually come back, immediately come back. They rallied, and Wyvern is just picking up my forces left and right. He knows I don't have anything fast to chase him. The only thing that can challenge him is the Tomb Prince, but he's not in good shape in order to fight King Lewin over here. So I'm gonna try to defend, for example, over here, which means that his Hippogriff Knights are able to just go here and, you know, pick off these forces. He's not gonna do that, obviously. He's just trying to go around and just outrun me. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit over here, and as you can see, he is gonna, oh my god, this camera, he's gonna take the dive, and he's gonna come straight for the Tomb Prince. He wants the Guardian effect to go out. I'm gonna drop the Tomb Strike with so I can cause some terror, but these guys cause terror as well, so they won't it won't have any impact to them. And also the Holy Wardens are immune to psychology. And yeah, the Tomb Prince down to 500 HP. He's desperately trying to fight Lewin, but in the end I think Lewin is gonna come on top, and with the stand your ground popped onto him, I don't think the Tomb Prince has enough melee attack to even land a strike. And down he goes. Now it's all up to Arkan to fight all alone. He's gonna get a summon, which is gonna mitigate... the balance of power was... sorry, crap. Before, when I stated that the balance of power was in my favor and I didn't understand why, was because I forgot that this is the other way around. I'm playing as the Tomb Kings. Sorry, that was a silly mistake of mine. And yeah, the balance of power heavily moving against my favor. It's just gonna end up in a huge blob, and right about now Wyvern is just gonna finish off Arkan, or to be rather exact, crumble. So I really liked Wyvern's army. King Lewin is always a must because of his missile resistance, regenerative abilities. Together with the Damsel, he can do wonders. The infantry front line, the Holy Wardens did quite well, as you can see. The mix of archers in there. Oh, these were actually... Oh, I keep confusing them. Like, it's just French, man. Like, Knights of the Fleur de Lis, Knights of the Lion-Hearted. I just keep losing track whoever is who. Like, I never played Bretonnia, so excuse me for that minor mistake. I thought these guys were actually freaking questing knights. Obviously they're not. And we have the Royal Hippogriff Knights with 73 and 70 kills, but that was like killing all of the Ushabti, the Nehekara Horsemen, the Tomb Prince, so these are very, very valuable kills. And overall a really well-rounded army. So for me, my Tomb Guard did quite well. The Tomb Guard with halberds though did not perform quite fantastically. So did not as well the King Nekese Scorpion Legion. With all the rest I was quite fine, but yeah, like these guys did underperform, which is the reason that into any other matchup that I've played against Bretonnia, I'm actually using the Sepulchral Stalkers instead of just standard Tomb Guard with halberds, because they're just not fast enough to get where I want them to, or even Acropolis Knights. So yeah, I think like protecting the backline against Bretonnia should be something mobile, not just plain spearmen, unless, you know, there are a mass range of I don't know, 4 spearmen just sitting by creating the perfect box or something. You can do that. But yeah, if I would change anything to my army, it would be some mobility anti-large. And that was it, guys. So feel free to check out Sadur's channel down in the description, also Wyverns. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like or a comment. Feel free to subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification button. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.